Good morning. I am Brian Martin with the Integrity Group. Today, we are going to learn how to type in an application on insuranceapplication.com. So let's get started. New application. Dignity Solution is the final expense product. You choose whichever state you're in. So I happen to be in North Carolina right now. So we hit submit. We start the application process by starting with the underwriting questions, of course. And you ask all the questions. On this one, we're assuming that all the answers are no to all the questions for immediate benefit. If there are yes answers in the second section, that would be return a premium. If there are yes answers in the third section, it would be a graded policy. Please refer to your agent guide to know the difference in between all three plans. But after we fill out the questions, we hit go back to quote. Now, plan information, we're going to start with Johnny Be Good. Johnny Be Good. His date of birth is 01/30 of 1964. So that would make him a whopping total of 55 years old. Let's say he's male. Has he used tobacco products in the last 12 months, excluding occasional pipe or cigar use? Let's just put no. Since he answered no to all the health questions, it's immediate benefit. Now, there could be some other things in his medical information bureau that we missed. So we're going to check here if he is willing to accept any plan for which he qualifies based on this application. The insurance for which he qualifies may have a return of premium, death benefit for the first 2 years or 3 years, a face amount less than any indicated on this application with riders may not be available. Now, let's just pick accidental death as well as $12,500. Payment mode is monthly. He's going to pay monthly. And face amount, we're going to do $12,500. Automatic premium loan, that's selected. So what that means is if at any point during his contract where he has cash value built up, if he misses a payment, it will come out of the automatic premium loan, so out of the cash value in the way of a loan. We're going to mail the policy to the insured, and the requested policy date, let's just say he gets his disability check on the 3rd of the month. So 03/2019. And then you're going to hit quote. With that quote, it shows his monthly premium is $51.58. You hit continue to application. You go back and you review all the health questions again, making sure you have everything marked no. So bank draft, you always click that, but you skip over this section, okay? Let's just completely skip over this section until we get to the end of the application. Mr. Johnny Be Good lives at 8410 U.S. Highway 158 in the big town of Stokesdale, North Carolina, 27357. It's going to automatically populate the state and city. Mr. Johnny Be Good's social is 111-11-1111. Best contact number for him is 336-421 8989. Email address, if they have one, you can put it in there. Johnny B. Good at gmail.com. He was born in North Carolina. His height is 6'2", 6'2", 228 pounds. 228 pounds. Refer to your height and weight chart. It's called a build chart, just to make sure that he is actually eligible for this coverage. You put in his doctor's name, which is Dr. Feelgood, out of Greensboro, North Carolina. He is going to be the proposed insured and the proposed payer. His primary beneficiary is Harriet Good. She is his spouse. There we go. Contingent beneficiary, if you want to put one in, you're more than welcome to. He's not replacing any coverage, so no. Now this is where it gets tricky because we're making up a test person, but account holder is Johnny B. Good. I'm just going to put in State Employees Credit Union because I happen to know that one. Oak Ridge / North Carolina. You'd like it to coincide with his Social Security payment. Put yes. Of course, this is completely optional. Request he gets it on the 3rd, so that's 3S. Transit number is 253-177-049. Is state employees. Account number is 454545. It's a checking account. E-check is if he has the premium today to go ahead and get everything started. Were you able to collect a check? Click yes on that if you were able to collect a check, which means you get a voided check and take a picture, which we'll go into in just a little bit. So we got all that done. Now we're going to hit continue to agent statement. And then you're going to type your name here, Brian Martin. Now, where you signed it, it's where you are. So you type in Stokesdale and go to North Carolina. North Carolina. We're not replacing anything. And then you're going to continue to signatures. Now, first thing you do, you're going to review the application with the customer, and you go, Johnny, be good. And if you notice how I've mistyped his name, now I'm going to show you how to go back and fix that. You go back to signatures, save signatures. Let's go down here to Johnny Good. You hit edit. It's going to lose all signatures if you've collected them from the customer. Edit app. And then you just go back right here. Johnny, be good. And let's just review everything one more time. Boom. Continued application. But that's why it's important to go over the application with your customer. Just to make sure there's no misspelled words, names. Now we're going to get back to the actual submitting of the application. Boom. Okay, so Brian Martin. Continue to signatures. Continue to signatures. You're going to look at it again just to make sure that we got everything in right. That's how Johnny spells his name, so don't freak out on it. Make sure that we got, yep, Johnny Be Good. Now let's go to the check authorization just to make sure. Yep. Make sure that it's spelled the same. So everything looks in order. And how I do it is you go Johnny Be Good, 8410 US Highway 158, Stokesdale, North Carolina. Social is 11111111111. Height is 6'2", 228 pounds. You were born in North Carolina. Date of birth is 1/30/1964. Your coverage amount is $12,500 with an accidental death benefit of $12,500, and your monthly premium is $51.58. Perfect. So it all looks in order. So you go to applicant signature. I use a stylus sometimes, but what I found works best is just their fingertips. Now, if you've made a mistake, you just hit clear signature box, and they can redo their signature. So then I'm going to hit continue, and you're going to hit yes, proceed. And then it's going to ask you to save signatures, and then it says ready to submit. So this is where you actually would attach the check to. So all you do is take a video, and this is just a test sheet that we're going to take a picture of. You take a picture, and it's going to have the check information in the front. So you just attach that check image to this document. And you see how it's got check image, JPEG, view, and delete. So everything should be in order. And then we're going to hit submit application. And then it's going to come up to loading underwriting decision engine. Do not close your browser or press the back button. Okay, so you let this sit for a few minutes, and then it's going to tell you exactly. It's going to pull up his medical history as far as his prescription history. It's going to ask you a few questions, but again, this is a test dummy application. So, is medical to apply for the is final approval will be made promptly upon review of the proposed application to the company. Okay, so what this is saying is they're medically eligible to apply for the immediate death benefit. So, bada boom, bada bing. He is qualified for the plan. Then you hit finish, and then you could check your actual web app. It's going to say that, of course. And then at the very bottom of your screen, it's going to say Johnny Be Good. There you go. That is your completed application. I hope this has been informative. If you have any questions, feel free to call me. My cell phone number is 910-220-2600. Thank you and have a great day.